Hey there everyone, so welcome back to my channel today. So today I wanted to talk about the Sherman Jumbo, and there is a campaign going on. I don't exactly remember, not campaign, missions going on, where, let me scroll down, it's called Tanks, Nations, and Aces, the USA and Creighton Abrams missions. So a lot of the missions are using, you can use the American mediums, the M4 Sherman, the Sherman Jumbo, the Patton, and I've been focusing on those missions. And I figured today I would just do an overview of the Sherman Jumbo and show you how the tank plays and some gameplay. So some things I wanted to talk about, some good and bad things about it. This tank is not that fast, which it's not going to be because it does have a decent frontal plate here of armor, and yeah, it's not going to be a fast tank. So that is one of the cons of this tank. There isn't, I mean, it's got bad armor on the back, which is typical. There's not too many bad things I can say about this tank, but the good plus things about this tank outweigh the bad. So this tank has an awesome howitzer. Don't be discouraged if you get into like a tier 8 match. You're still going to pump out that damage. Even if you're just plinking away at them, you're doing damage. So don't get discouraged. I see people complain about that a lot. And if you are in a tier 6, all tier 6 match, or 7 for that matter, you are probably going to dominate if you're hull down. The front, let's see the armor real quick. This is the hull armor is 102 in the front, and the turret armor is 152. So this tank has some awesome turret armor. I do believe there is another turret. Yes, there is another turret you can mount, but I don't recommend it. It does not have as good of armor. It's got 63 in the front, sides, and rear, and this turret right here has 152, 152, and 152. So mounting this turret plus that howitzer, you are going to dominate in a tier 6 match. So yeah, I wanted to talk about those things about it. So I wanted to tell you also the equipment that I would recommend mounting on this tank. The gun lane, drive, gun rammer, and vents is what I have. Now, if you wanted to, you could run coated optics. I just opted not to because I would rather just make my howitzer work the best it can. And of course, you could put binoculars, but you shouldn't really be sniping in this tank, honestly. Yeah, the other things I really don't feel like you need. You could do the vertical stabilizer, but I don't know, maybe you could. I decided not to. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get into a battle, and hopefully this battle goes well while I'm playing it so I can talk about the tank some more. Yeah, I really enjoy this tank. I really want to 3-mark it, but I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. It's a very popular tank. So we are on Minsk, and I'm trying to think, hopefully I may actually go into the city since I have a good turret. Yeah, I think I'm going to go in the city and show you how well this tank can bounce shots with its turret. So I'm going to find some rubble. If I can find some rubble. But yeah, this is just a generally all-around good tank. And they have 3 artillery, which I'm definitely going to be hiding in the city. Let me turn down my volume. Okay. Okay, so hopefully I can find some rubble here in the city to get behind and show this tank's strengths. This tank can double as a heavy if your team only has like 1 heavy on it. And you can just go hold down in a city. I'm trying to think of the map I was on. I think it was Studzianki or whatever. I was hold down behind the rubble in the middle there where the heavies usually go, and I was just causing so much problems for their IS tanks. I think they're Russian tanks. I was going against tier 7s, and they were really struggling with this because I had just my turret showing, and yeah, it was fantastic. Now, if a light tank gets in front of your gun in this tank, they're going to have some issues, so I don't think I'm in the right spot. Yeah, I'm not in the right spot. And I'm spotted. There's their ARL. I don't have any rubble here for me to get behind. Actually, there's some right there. And as you can tell, I've already bounced a shot. Their VK. And I'm going to go ahead and try and hit him with the howitzer. And this howitzer is just consistently going to do damage. Sometimes it may not do any damage, but this time it decided to. So, let's see if I can back out here and get a shot into that. No shots into that AT2. So, their heavies are pretty smart in this match. They're hiding. That VK took another big hit. He's in a really good spot there. I see a KV-1S in front of me. I'm going to see if I can't side scrape. You don't want to side scrape too much or they're going to get shots, and I'm backing into rebel. Actually, let me get behind this rebel since the enemy team is distracted, and I will show you what I'm talking about with this turret. This turret is awesome. Let's see if I can get, I don't think I'm able to get in between the rebel there, but if their ARL shows up, I will be able to shoot him. He is really behind that rebel. This gun is not that accurate, trying to shoot in between tight spaces like this, so yeah. And you're seeing right now, he is bouncing off this turret like crazy. If their artillery was in a different spot, they probably would be able to hit me. And he decided to shoot a PCR, so. But against other tier 6s, this tank is awesome. You can just keep doing this, bouncing and pumping out damage. So I really recommend, if you are looking for a tank that controls the enemy, get this. So let's see if I can get a shot into that ARL. I don't know if I'll do any damage to him. Oh yeah, there we go. 122 damage. I think he's starting to get really frustrated. Yeah. I think he's shooting high explosive now, so 1,230 damage blocked. Yep, he's shooting high explosive. I don't blame him. Okay, I can't keep taking shots like that, so I'm going to go ahead and get back. I'm going to see if I can get over here and get behind this area and get some shots into the ARL. Okay, I can. That KV is still wanting to shoot me. They knocked out my driver. Oh, nice shot artillery. So hopefully my repair kit will, and my reload is 6.7, so done 1,400 damage blocked. So I'm going to try and see if I can get some more shots into this KV-1S over here. He's being really smart hiding behind the rebel just like I am. So let's see if we can get a shot in between there. I know he's still there somewhere. And that AT2 has been causing problems. I'm actually going to move from this spot, and I'm going to head this way. Their AT2 is running the howitzer, which is kind of funny. I don't know if that's the stock gun for that tank, or I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and push on up. And the M4 Sherman also is a really good tank. I just bought that tank back just the other day, and I've been having really good games in that tank. Even though I've been doing a ton of damage and killing enemies in it, I've only been getting a mastery badge second class. Like, I did 2,000 damage in that tank earlier, and me and a T-3485 carried a match. And, yeah, it was still just a mastery badge second class. So people are doing really well in their Sherman tanks. Their M4 Shermans, I should say, the tier 5. But yeah, this was a great game to show the examples of the armor. It's got very tough armor frontally, especially in tier 6. So if you're looking for a really good medium, I really recommend this. That was a victory. Alright, so I got a steel wall out of that match, and I think that's what that is, yeah. I blocked 1,400 damage with my armor, and I didn't do amazing in the damage aspect, but I was pretty much just distracting behind the rubble while our team flanked around on the other side. So I really, really enjoy this tank. I hope you all enjoyed today's review. If you all want, you can leave me some feedback down in the comments on things you'd like to see in reviews for tanks. Also, I wanted to leave a parting question to get some conversation going in the comments section. Do you all think the game is pay to win? Let me know down in the comments. I'm really interested to see what you all think and what you all, your opinions are on that subject. So I will see you all in my next tank review. And yeah, I will see you all probably this Friday.